guys, welcome to the Facebook project. I hope you all had a chance to read the outline at the top, but I was just going to go over it real quick. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to open up your friends list in Facebook. You're going to want to do it from the computer, not your phone, because we are going to be inputting the information into another document. So you're going to open up your friends list. I actually tried it from Mozilla Firefox and I was having trouble copying and pasting, so but it worked fine in Internet Explorer. So what I did is I opened up my friends list and then I kept scrolling down until I got to the bottom of it. And then I started at the bottom corner and I started highlighting and I went all the way up. And this process, if you have a lot of friends, it does take a few minutes, I'm not going to lie. It took me about 3 or 4 minutes to sit there and scroll down and open up all my friends and then go back and copy them all. Then I opened up a Word document. I changed the margins to narrow because I wanted to get as many friends on each piece of paper as possible, you know, to save ink and paper. And then I just pasted it into the document, and then Word came back with a couple things saying, do you want to copy this formatting styles? Yes, yes, yes. I answered yes to everything. And it took a good 5 or 6 minutes for Word to actually import all of that data. It's a lot of data, a lot of information. And then once it did that, I started at the top of the document, I clicked on columns, I changed it to 3 columns, therefore I had a lot more people on one page. Even with doing all of that, I have 1,300 friends and it still came out to about 100 pages. So you can definitely print this off at home if you have printing capabilities, or you can upload it to like Office Depot or Staples or something like that, and they can print it out for you. It's about 10 cents a page, so for 100 pages that'd be about $10. For me that's a worthwhile investment. If you end up with 200 pages or you know something like that, that's going to be about 20 bucks. Or you could just opt to do you know, save the 200 pages on your computer, but only print out the first 100 or only print out the first 50, and just work with that, you know, what you have so far. But you definitely want to just get this stuff printed out, you know, 50 to 100 pages of friends on Facebook, okay? And then after you have that information printed out, you are going to want to bind it somehow. You can either staple the edges if it's not too thick, or you can get a binder and then just do the 3-hole punch. They also have little things that you can get now. It's like a plastic piece and it's got like this little, almost like a chip clip kind of thing, but it just slips on and off, and then you insert your papers in the plastic thing and then just the little thing kind of clips onto it, you know, stuff like that. Any way you want to do it, even if you just stick it all on a clipboard, or you just staple the corner, or you just have your open sheets in a folder, you know, just keep them all in one spot, okay? And this is going to be our Facebook project book. Everybody's is going to be different because we all have different friends. But the idea throughout May, and this is just something that I was just kind of thinking about last night because I thought, gosh, I feel like I'm really all over the place. I mean, I take notes and I write people's names down, but I have this book over here and then I have my Excel spreadsheet, and it's all, you know, I'm kind of like hit or miss with how I'm approaching people, and I'll just go through my friends list and I'll just kind of like randomly grab people and message them and stuff like that. And I thought, you know, there's got to be a better way to do this and to be very organized about it. So I thought, you know what, I just need to print out my current friends right now, and I'm going to continue to add friends, and then I can, you know, deal with that later. But right now I have 1,300 friends. That's a lot of people to get through. I mean, I know people who write out their 100s list, you know, 100 people that they're going to contact, and it takes them, you know, months and months. So I'm going big. I'm printing out all 1,300 of my friends, and my goal is going to be, no matter how long it takes, to contact each and every one of them. With, of course, the exception, you guys on my team are on my friends list, stuff like that. I'm not going to be contacting you guys. So those ones will be crossed off the list right away. But everybody who is not on my team, regardless of, I mean, I literally, my goal is to contact each and every person. Man, woman, old, young, I don't care. I'm going to talk to every single one of them. With the men, I'm going to be reaching out saying, hey, you know what, Mother's Day is coming up. You know, hey, you know, has your girlfriend heard of this? Has your wife heard of this? if they're not married, don't have a girlfriend, your mom, does she have a birthday coming up, whatever it is, there's a reason, a way to talk to a guy to try to get a sale. And, if anything else, he might recommend you to somebody else if he, so there's nothing really bad that can come out of it, because when we do this project and we reach out to people, we're not going to be just reaching out with a salesy pitch, and we're going to go over that a little bit more as the group gets going. So you can follow along with the group. You can kind of do your own thing and just contact people as you want. The only thing that I'm going to ask is that everybody picks their schedule, whether that's 1 hour every day, 30 minutes every day, 1 hour Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 hours Tuesdays and Thursdays, however you want to break it up, whatever fits into your schedule, because I don't want this to be anything that anybody's going to stress out over or anything like that. But I do want us to be really consistent with it. And I don't want to make it a numbers thing. Like, I don't want to say, okay, well, I'm going to contact 10 new people today, or 15, because then you send out 15 messages, maybe nobody gets back to you, or maybe these conversations are really fast, and it might take 15 minutes of your time. I'd rather make it a timed thing to where you are going to sit down for 2 hours or 1 hour or 30 minutes or even 15 minutes if that's all you have to spare, where you're going to sit down and you are going to start working through your Facebook friends. So that's the only thing that I want you guys to commit to. It's just that being consistent with taking that time to do that, because we can print out all the Facebook friends lists we want, but if we don't actually use them, then it's not going to be of any benefit to us. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing also throughout the month of May is posting little challenges, little tasks, just to keep things fun. It'll be totally optional. You can do them if you want. You don't have to. And it's just probably going to be stuff that I'm doing. Like I said, I'm kind of just making this up as I go along, to be honest, because it's just something that I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be challenging myself to be doing. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to pull everybody in on this too, and let's just do it together. I mean, like I said, nothing bad is going to come out of it. So little tasks and challenges, such as okay, I'm going to contact 10 people and tell them a funny joke, something like that. Or, I'm going to contact people from my high school and ask them a funny question about something that we did in high school. Just stuff like that, just to kind of keep it fun, keep it interesting, so it's not just like, oh, boring, I got to go work on my Facebook friends list. And then the cool thing about having a book versus, you can definitely still participate if you want and just keep track and keep notes on your computer, on your Excel spreadsheet, on your Word document, if you just absolutely can't print or you just don't feel like it or whatever, you can still do it and participate, just take notes on your computer. What I'm going to love about having a book is I'm often in my backyard on my porch swing. I'm often over at my friend's house, Natasha's, at the pool. I go all over the place, and I'm very active, and I'm not really at my desk a whole lot. So having the book and being able to take it with me when I have some downtime, I can quickly get on my phone and start messaging people right then and there. And then I can keep track on my book right then and there, so I don't have to worry about trying to remember who I talked to, what I said. And I'm just going to take down little notes. I'm going to say, here's what I told a joke, asked if they needed mascara refilled, maybe if it was a previous customer. Just a quick little note of what I said and what their response was, get back to them on such and such day, or they don't need anything right now, or they laughed at my joke, whatever it is, you're just going to keep track on that. And your goal, your ultimate goal, is going to be to contact every single person on that list. It doesn't necessarily have to be in May, but I want May to be like the kickstart. Like, that's when we're going to start this and see where it takes us. And, at the end of May, we're probably still going to have a whole bunch of people that we haven't contacted yet. But hopefully what's going to happen is we're going to be motivated and excited to keep going, because I think when we really push ourselves and really start being very careful and controlled about how, making sure that we are contacting everybody, even people that we think would say no, even people that maybe we had a little bit of beef with or uncomfortable, challenge yourself, reach out to every single person. And I think that, you know, after May and we see our sales going up and we see, you know, that we're got more people joining our team and the excitement level is up and we're excited and we're maybe booking parties even or just generating more interest. I think that, you know, once we commit to doing that for the whole month of May, it's going to be the obvious thing to continue doing that because, you know, we're going to get so much out of it. So anyway, so that's the gist of this event. Again, totally optional. I'm going to do it. I'm committing myself to do it 1 hour a day. Monday through, I mean, like every day, Saturday and Sunday, Monday, every single day of the week, 1 hour. If for some reason I can't, then I'm going to double up and do 2 hours the next day. And that's just kind of how I'm going to do it. I'm going to aim definitely for at least 1 hour a day. And then follow along if you want. And I'm just going to kind of be posting my results and saying, you know, kind of what's working or if some particular thing that I send somebody gets a lot of attention. You know, I'm going to be sharing that. If you have something that works, please share it with the rest of us. And just participate and comment and say what's working and you know, if you are getting results, share it with us so that we can, you know, cheer each other along. Okay, so I'm gearing up for this. I've got my Word document all ready to go. I'm going to be printing it tomorrow and putting it together in a little book. If you want to take a picture of your book and share it with us, that would be awesome. If not, totally cool. Like I said, this is like a no pressure event. Like I'm not going to be bugging anyone or anything like that. This is totally optional, but I highly recommend that you join and that you commit for, you know, whatever amount of time that you can, because we are going to blow May out of the water. All right, talk to you soon, guys.